Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is a special one. It's so special. Anyway, this video is part of a mystery. It's not a mystery box. Mystery chore, mystery demand, I don't know. Okay, so here's the deal. Some of us got together and we are going to be very creative today. So I'm not going to give too much away, but let's just say trash to treasure. There, that's what we'll do. We'll say trash to treasure, and we'll run with that. So without further ado, let's get into it. DIY number one. So I have this container of those downy beads that you put in your laundry. Anyway, I'm cutting the plastic label off, and then I am going to take my X-Acto blade and I'm gonna cut at the first indent on the bottle, and I'm just gonna cut it all the way around, nothing big. And you know what, I didn't even wash this out because I figured the smell would be appropriate for what I'm making. So now I am taking some jute twine that I got from Amazon. It's a thicker cording than I typically get. I think it was an accidental order, but worked out great for this project, so I'm good. Oh, I forgot about this part, sorry. So I took some of the rich black from Home Decor. I don't remember, I'm sorry guys, but I just painted 2 coats of black paint on the bottom. And now I'm going to take this cording and I'm going to wrap it all the way around, all the way up this plastic bottle, jar, container thing. Anyway, and I did use my high temp, and thinking back, I probably shouldn't have because it could have melted it, but it didn't, so it all worked out. So I'm just going to, I'm not gonna play too much of this, but so the first loop I made, I actually cut it at the end, and so it started off kind of flat, and I was gonna do that all the way around, but man, oh man, that would have taken forever. So I did this first loop, and then I did a continuous loop for the rest of the way up, if that makes any sense at all. So anyhow, here I am. I'm going to show you. I'm going to bore you to tears for a little bit. I tried to smush it together as much as possible so that you couldn't see the bottle, and I think it did a pretty good job with that. So once I started going up higher on the bottle, after I got the first ring, I started putting the hot glue more or less on the cording loop that's already below it, as opposed to the bottle itself. You'll see in a little bit, I think. Maybe you won't, I don't know. But I tried very, very hard to make it so that there was not a gap when I went to the next level with the loops. And I apologize that I go out of frame a little bit. I'm still working on my setup. I just got a tip from Teresa at Teresa B DIY, and I'm going to try that with my next one. I've been getting some comments about the view, and I'm really working on it, guys. Really, I am. So I apologize. But anyway, once I get to the top, I'm just going to go around the top and I actually come inside a little bit on the top just to cover the edge of the bottle thing. And then I just hot glue the end inside so that it's not as visible. So once that's done, I have this ribbon or jute that has like little silk leaves. I got it from BB Crafts. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to kind of wind it around and up what is going to be a vase. Hence the smell, because I'm going to put fake flowers in there, but it'll still have that pretty scent from the bottle itself, at least for a little while. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to go around and up this vase with this jute. We'll call it a vine. How's that? Now looking back, I should have gone in an up and down motion with it, but I didn't, and I like how it came out. So I got these flowers from Solo Wood Flowers. I'm going to have an unboxing, but they came while I was doing this project. It was perfect timing. So I think this is called Lake Tide or something along those lines. You just saw it anyway. But it's a bunch of blues and some like cream colored flowers. So I am going to I chose the 3 that I liked best, and I cut off the stem as much as I could, and I'm just going to hot glue them in kind of a little bunch, as you can see right here. That's how they're going to sit on this vase. And I think it came out so pretty. You would never know that this was a Downy beads bottle. I don't know exactly what they're called. I don't remember. I buy them all the time, but I don't know what they're called. So anyway, once I get all of the flowers glued down, that's pretty much it for this one. I think it came out so beautiful, and I do end up just putting some of the eucalyptus I got from Temu in there, and I think it's beautiful. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Okay guys, so this video is part of the Waste Not, Want Not, and it's a twist on a mystery box hop. So a bunch of us creators got together, including Brenda from Rustic and Lace, Kathy Jo from Kathy Jo DIY, Jackie from Crafting in Mimi's World, Tammy from the Rusted Willow, C from CeeJ DIY, Missy from Crafty Cove, Sarah from Sunflowers and DIYing, and myself. Whew, that's a lot. And that's a lot of talent right there. So I will have all of their channels as well as the playlist linked in my description box down below. So once you're done with my video, head on over to the playlist. Okay, DIY number 2. So I got some of this candy. I'm going to butcher the name. It's a Ferrero Rocher. Anyway, I took some of this black chalk paint and I painted the whole thing with 2 coats, and now I'm taking this rub and buff in antique gold and one of those fan brushes, and I'm just going over and doing a dry brushing, mostly light but some heavy as you can see. But I just go around the entire thing, and I do the top and the bottom, and I actually do the inside of the bottom in just the rub and buff and not the black, because I mean it's a clear container so you can see the black from inside anyway. And I also have one of these wooden knobs that I got from BB Crafts as well. And I just painted that with the black and did the same thing, just kind of brushed on some of that rub and buff. And apparently, as you can see, I did this prior to painting the inside of this container. And once I got done doing the inside of this box, that's pretty much it for this one. I think it came out very, very pretty, like a little trinket box or something along those lines, jewelry box or something. Let me know what you guys think of this one. So I wanted to let you guys know I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee page if you're interested in supporting my channel. The links will be in my description box down below, so stop on by and say hi. I'd love to hear from you. So I hope you guys enjoyed those last two projects. This upcoming project is my challenge project. We all gave each other a challenge item that they had to create using cardboard boxes or just cardboard. So Sarah from Sunflowers and DIYing gave me my challenge, and I gave Brenda from Rustic and Lace her challenge. So I will have Brenda's channel linked down below, as well as the playlist. So once you're done with my video, head on over to the playlist and check out what everybody made. You're gonna be amazed. Like, these are like uber talented creators that I'm dealing with here, which scared me at first, but so this project, I really thought that it was going to be, I don't want to say easy, but I really thought that I was going to have an easier time with it than I did. But I think I ended up doing okay. I think you guys will be semi-impressed. So anyway, let's get back into it and let me know in the comments down below what you think of this challenge project. And again, there'll be a playlist linked in my description box down below. So when you're done with my video, head on over to the playlist and check out what everybody made. So enjoy. Okay, here we go. DIY number 3. So I have these 2 boxes that I got stuff from Amazon. So I just cleaned up the labels and stuff and the tape as much as I could, and then I taped the boxes closed. Now Nico is going to be my helper today, so you'll see quite a bit of him. But anyways, so once I get the boxes taped together as best I can, yeah, I'll move on to the next step. I got, okay, so there you go. I'm going to be stacking it. There's your first clue. So I got this wallpaper from Amazon, and it looks like a bunch of rocks. Now I was going to wrap it around the boxes, but because of the way the bricks are laid out on the wallpaper, I have to do it the long way. So I fought with it quite a bit. It was trying to roll up on me and stuff. But anyway, once I got everything lined up, I'm just kind of gonna cut the ends where I need them to be cut. And then I'm going to wrap both of the boxes with this wallpaper. Now this wallpaper is like, it's like a sticker. So, but it was really really easy to work with. I mean, aside from it rolling up on me, just wrapping the boxes with it was pretty easy to do. So I'm just showing you a little bit of the wrapping. It's kind of like wrapping a present. You guys know how to do that. I don't want to bore you too much. So yeah. And then I just folded the sides over, and then on the narrow sides, as you can see right here, I just cut a narrower strip to put on the sides just to kind of cover the whole box, and there you go. And now I am going to take my glue gun, and I am, first of all, I tried to just glue it to each other, but one of the sides was a little concaved, so it didn't like adhere to the box. So I just took one of those wooden planks from the Dollar Tree and I kind of stuck it in the middle, and that was just enough to keep it together. And now I'm just adding some more hot glue just to make sure everything stays put. Now once that dries, because I want to hide where they're attached to make it kind of a little more seamless, I just took little strips of the wallpaper and just kind of put it up the side of the top box and then down onto the bottom box, if that makes sense. You can see what I'm doing here. It's not rocket science. So now I left this in, but I didn't end up using this. But this is one of those dishwasher containers for the little pod things. And also the cover of that downy bead bottle that I used in my first project. So I wrapped this container with the wallpaper, but it doesn't really matter because I didn't end up using it. But it's definitely something you could do if you were, for whatever reason, going to recreate this piece. I don't know why you would, but you never know. You know, maybe like a birthday party or something along those lines. But anyways, so now I'm taking these bamboo sticks. I got them off of Amazon. I've had them forever, and I still have a ton of them. So I use them, but not that frequently. But anyways, so I'm cutting some, I didn't write down the measurements and I can't remember, but I would say maybe 6 or 8 inches, and then I cut some smaller ones. And all I'm going to do is take the smaller pieces and attach them to the longest piece and the longer piece, if that makes sense. You can see right here what I'm doing. I want to say it's, I don't know, 12 or 15 inches, the longest one. Now, the 6 or 8 inch one wasn't quite long enough, so I did end up having to go back and extend it, which you'll see shortly. But for now, I'm taking these shorter pieces and I am going to make like a ladder type deal. And I'm going to make 4 of these. Anyone guess what I'm making yet? I didn't tell you, I don't think, anyway, but you'll see. So I am making 4 of these, as I just said. I'm not going to put you through watching all 4 of them being made, but I figured I would just keep one in. So once I'm done hot gluing this ladder-ish thing together, I will make 3 more of them. But again, I'm not gonna make you watch them. So bear with me while I get these, because some of them, I tried to cut them all the same length, but when you kind of line things up and cut them, like cut a bunch of them, they kind of get longer and longer as you go. I don't know. It happens to me anyways. I don't know if it happens to you. So now I have this half bead, and I'm just going to hot glue it right in the center of this lid that came from one of those Better Homes and Gardens candles from Walmart. So once I did that, I am going to hot glue these 4 pieces to this lid. And I'm going to do, like one at 12 o'clock, one at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. But once I get them all glued on, that's when I realize that I need to extend them because they're a little too short for what I needed. So anyhow, here I go. Now I'm extending them. So I just kind of eyeballed it where I wanted to cut it. And I'm just going to cut 4 more of these long pieces and then some more of these short ones to continue this little ladder shaped thing. Now again, I'm putting you through this first one, but I'm not going to make you watch me fix all 4 of these pieces. So, yeah, I'm going to torture you for this first one, but after that, I won't bore you anymore with this. Now I'm taking some of these rings from the Dollar Tree and a couple popsicle sticks. I started out with just 2 of these rings, but I did have to add 2 more because it wasn't as tall as I needed it. So, and then I'm just taking the popsicle sticks and I'm just putting them on the, like on the base here, and I'm going to crisscross them just because I wanted a little something to be able to glue, something more substantial than just the ring to glue to. It'll all become clear, I promise. Anybody guess yet what I'm making? I know some of you have. So here I am, I'm putting it on the back of the lid. And now I have the boxes laying on a suitcase, one of the suitcases, and a vase, a very tall vase. And I am putting the blades to my windmill. Yes, a windmill. Onto the boxes. Now, I ended up having to take it back off because the wallpaper was kind of pulling away from the cardboard boxes because of the weight of the lid and the blades. So I took it off and I just used my box cutter and took the wallpaper and the tape off of that section so that it just, I could just adhere right to the cardboard itself. So once I got that glued down, I did take some more of the wallpaper and went around the rings to cover the rings. I don't know if I should have done that or if I should have painted it or whatever, because there's bricks there, and how's it supposed to spin if there are bricks holding it? But forget about that and just tell me how wonderful this is. So once I got the wallpaper on, that's it for this one. I think it came out super adorable. It's kind of simple, but I think I accomplished what I set out to do. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Sarah, I hope I did you proud. And Brenda, I am so terribly sorry for what I had you make. But I just have so much faith in you. I know that you are going to nail it. I want to thank all of the incredible creators who allowed me to participate in this hop with them. I am so honored. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out. If you're new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me, and I will see you next time. And I would like to wish a very happy birthday to Liz Sanabria. She's always supported me from the very beginning, and I appreciate it. So I hope you have a fantastic day, Liz. Happy birthday.